everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Mom's View. We've got Carly, Katilette, Angel, Kayli, and Shaytards. Hope you guys are doing good. So, VidCon is this weekend, and I'm very excited. I've actually never been to VidCon, but I hear all these great things about it. I know it started in 2010 by these two brothers, Hank and something else. John. Yes.
It's okay. I interviewed him about A Fault in Our Stars, and I called him Tony.
Oh no!
And it was like we only had one take. Like we didn't have time. He was like VidCon, and he was like, "My name's John." I was like, so I flipped it. I was like, I dated this guy in high school that I had the hugest crush on. I just loved him so much. His name was Tony Green. Maybe that's why I'm assuming like.
You better work it.
And then he was like, "Well, you can call me Tony." And I was like, "Oh gosh." But yeah, it was embarrassing. He was like, "Oh yeah, my name's John." Just interviewing somebody the worst. I loved your book, Tony.
Oh my God.
Worst ever.
Yeah.
Making a movie, actually.
Yeah.
There what?
A movie out of that book, Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, we read it for the Moms View. Remember, we're like, this is a teenage book, and then I remember crying. Like,
It was so good. Well, yeah. Well, I was gonna say I didn't end up doing that book club because my grandpa had passed away the day before.
Oh, right.
And if you've read the book, you know why I couldn't do it. But we won't tell, just in case no one, just in case
read it.
they didn't read it. Yeah.
Rainbows and Butterflies.
Yeah.
It's a good book.
It's a really good book.
Okay, I'll read
So are you going to VidCon?
I would like to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you guys
let's
gonna
all go and party.
Okay, if you go, I'll go because I've never been either.
Well, are you gonna go too? We were kind of talking about this earlier.
Right. I'm debating. The baby's still really young, and there's always like this sickness that goes around playlist and VidCon, and I'm just a little worried about that, because we're all hugging. We love to like
Well,
meet
it's
everyone.
like
Is it
recirculated air in the
herpes?
same room.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the sickness going around? What is it?
It's like a cold. It's like a cold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Usually, and I'm just a little worried about the baby, so I really want to go. I really just don't know.
I
Gotta
know.
just
I
drink
don't
some
know either. Well,
Robitussin shots.
how old will they be? Yours will be about 2 months by then.
Yeah.
Mine will be 6 days less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. I probably won't really take the baby
What
out if
happens
I
at
go.
VidCon?
Yeah.
Walk around. I mean,
You just
you
walk
guys will have
around.
meetups. There was a maker booth. I don't know if Maker's doing a booth, and we did like maker tattoos and just you tweet out to your viewers where you're going to be, and then people can expect to meet you there. But if we all three go, we can like walk around and vlog and talk to people.
Do you guys want to see us? Are you guys gonna go? Tell us.
I want to know.
Yeah, of course. It's so much fun.
Does anybody want to meet us?
I know. And my birthday's coming up too. I want to do it if it's going to be fun.
I know.
Yes, you
right?
can bring us
always have a
birthday
blast.
gifts. It's Colette's birthday in June
Yeah.
too. It is.
I'm a
her
June baby.
birthday.
It's right during her
VidCon
birthday.
is usually right over my birthday.
Everybody
Yeah.
bring us
And
some
it's fun.
cupcakes.
Yes.
Colette, when's your birthday? Late June?
June
29th.
Oh, I'm June 1st.
And mine is 4 days after
Gemini.
Colette's.
Yes.
And
But
you're
she's not a Gemini. She's a
July
Cancer.
3rd.
Oh,
Cancer.
Yes,
Right?
3rd. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
June, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Gemini's are
But that's the reason why I've never gone either, because usually I'm celebrating my birthday, starting that weekend on into August.
Starting that
until August.
I love that.
My kind of girl, Angel. My
Yeah.
kind of girl.
I can schedule that in.
Yeah.
Everyone else is.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Cool. Maybe we'll go. We'll let you guys know if we do.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so in honor of VidCon and YouTube, I want to know how you guys all got your start. I want to talk about first videos you put in, things like that. Angel, let's start with you.
Surprisingly enough, I started doing YouTube in 2009, so a long time ago.
Okay.
So you would think my channel would be bigger.
Oh, I know you hit like a nice little milestone recently on your
I
channel.
did, because I did a nice collab with her. But I had started because I was pregnant. That's why my channel was originally called The Pregnant Angel. I've been doing my reading and stuff, and the more I have read, the more anxiety I have gotten about the actual labor and delivery of this baby. So I was just doing pregnancy vlogs, not knowing what YouTube was at the time. Had I known what it was going to be, I would have stuck with it. And I knew people were watching it that I didn't know, because people would comment to me and stuff. And the quality of the videos were just like I had taken grease and rubbed it on the lens, turned off all the lights, and then started recording.
This cheap little stick I pee on, right? And before I can even wipe my tail, I look down and another blue line has showed up. I lost my mind in that restroom.
But it was still so fun. And when I go back and watch them, I look at how far I have come with the videos. But I had taken like years off because I was like, what am I doing? I'm raising a child. That's what it
Oh
was.
yeah.
I was like, I can't. Whatever. And then when I started back up, I was like, it's more than just me being pregnant, obviously, because I'm not.
Right.
So that's how it became That Chick Angel TV. And I was like, I started doing, like, I love talking about different shows, and I love doing stuff with my son. So just trying to put all that stuff. I don't know what my channel is still, but putting all that stuff together.
But that's sort of the beauty of YouTube is you can just kind of throw anything up there, and if it works, you do more, and if it doesn't, then you don't. You know, like you learn like what drives with people and what doesn't.
It's just another opportunity to do something that like represents you.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like blogging or journal writing or just
anything creative. Let it out there.
That's what it felt like. I was like, oh, it's a way for me to have a creative outlet. That's how I started doing stand-up. I was like, it's a creative outlet. So that's how I see YouTube. It's like, this is a nice creative outlet, and I reach a lot of people. To know that somebody in Switzerland has saw a vlog. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
You watch this vlog? I can't even get over that. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
Honestly, that is like one of the coolest things to me. Like when people are like, hey, I'm from, Italy or, Saudi and whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
It is.
The internet's so cool, man. Yeah. Okay, Colette, I'm sure some people have heard this story, but I want to hear it again. How did you guys start?
Well, where to start?
I know.
The Shay Carl channel started a long time ago when Shay just, he kind of heard about YouTube, was up all night watching it, was like, this is a cool place. So he posted his first video, was him dancing around in my unitard. It was actually yours.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wait, I've never heard
See,
this
Shay,
before.
you do owe some credits, yeah? Hard.
Shay, tell us what this is called. Shay, your cleavage is showing, honey. Your cleavage is showing.
That was the first video that we'd ever
And you're like,
put
and
out.
that was all.
That was
it.
the very first one?
What was that?
Okay.
Oh, when was that? 2006, 7?
You guys were totally pioneers. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously.
it was
I know.
forever ago. And it was just
That's
a creative
crazy.
outlet then.
Yeah.
And then it's, turned into something else. I think my first video may have been, I don't even remember, but I wrote a song about YouTubers.
Oh.
And that was my first one.
I'm gonna sing a little song off the top of my head. It's all about some popular YouTubers I have heard of.
I love to go and watch all of they're like the first ones. I love the one with the chocolate or with the candy bar when you and Shay are like,
Yeah, we have a lot of videos.
they're really funny.
But as far as my channel, I feel like I never really had an idea of what I wanted, but I knew I wanted to do something for my channel, and it still is a place where I don't really know what I want to do.
Oh, boy, I feel so good to know that's where
No,
you're at.
For real. Like, I think that I sort of went into the niche of advice and talking because it was easy for me as a mom to do.
Right.
And I enjoyed it, but I really I like comedy and I like singing, and I put a couple
good at
skits.
acting.
I put a couple skits up on it that I really liked, but
I love your character
there's
that
a time and a
says
place for
Katilette.
everything. Katilette.
I always tell Colette she should bring her back.
Hi, I'm Katilette. I make YouTube videos and I have 106,000 subscribers. I am so amazing.
Did Shay put his own video up and then you put your own video up and then you guys eventually did the Shaytards together?
No. Oh gosh. Timelines just
I
all
know,
muddled
sorry.
together.
Muddle.
I don't remember.
What was the first Shaytards video? Do you remember that?
The way the Shaytards came about was just like this big old long story where he was in this Iron Man thing where they were supposed to do a competition where they were staying up all night, and he gained a fan base that called themselves the Shaytards. And it sort of stemmed from the whole unitard thing because we had a few videos at that point where he was dressed in a unitard.
My brother likes to cross-dress.
He does, because it's funny. And he thinks he's funny, which he is. And it was very funny. And so he started this channel called the Shaytards that was supposed to be a weight loss channel.
Right.
And the first video is him there's a camera in the fridge, and he opens the fridge, and he's talking to the camera and basically says, I don't know what this channel is going to be. We'll wait and see. And it turned
You just gave me chills.
What? I'm filming a video. Quiet. Jeez. I'm looking for something to eat in my diet. Oh, that's what I want. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. All right. Now let's get serious. This channel is the Shaytards channel.
That's crazy. And just to think, 8 years later.
I think he actually started the Shaytards channel, and then maybe 3 months later, he was turning 29 years old and said, I want to do something for my 29th year, something crazy that nobody else has ever done. And he's like, I'm going to make a video every day. And I said, okay, whatever. And he even talked to his friends at the time that were doing YouTube, like Philip DeFranco, and they were like, don't do it. You're going to sabotage yourself. Like, your audience is not going to want to watch a video in their live stream every day. They said, no, don't do it. You're going to ruin yourself. And it didn't ruin us. It didn't.
Quite the opposite, actually. Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but it was cool because that's just Shay. Like, he's like, I'm going to take risks and we'll see what happens. And it's
usually always works for his benefit, though.
It does. Definitely.
I take risks and I get like parking tickets.
I'm gonna see if this car floats over the fountain.
Whoops. Mom, I'm stuck again. Come get me.
That's funny. You guys have done so much. Kayli, what about you?
Well, I wouldn't have known what YouTube was without Shay and Colette, definitely. When they started, I was like, what are they doing? But we came out, Carly and I and Laurie, for Shay's 30th birthday. They had been doing daily vlogs for a year, and Shay was always encouraging everyone to do it. I know he had told Casey, you should start a YouTube channel, you guys should start a YouTube channel. And I went home came out here to California. I went home and bought a flip camera.
Oh, cool.
I was like, I'm gonna start a beauty channel.
Yeah.
And so I filmed a video of me washing my hair.
Oh, nice.
Like how to properly wash your hair.
Oh, cool.
And, I walked through it, and then you guys came over. I don't even know if you know this. And I showed Shay. And I even remember him saying, the link's down below. Click and leave comments. And I did all that stuff, and he was just laughing. And he was like, you have to post this. And that's when he made me like an account. An account. And my first email address. And I just didn't dare.
Oh. You didn't post it?
I didn't post it. I didn't dare. And then years later, Shay convinced Casey to start a vlog channel.
Yeah, we're excited to make these videos. We really are. We've been talking about it for a long time. And basically, when we were up at the cabin last week, we made a bet with Logan. And so it kind of gets us motivated to actually do it. So we're going to do it. We're going to try hard. Hopefully we can be consistent. And you'll like us.
So he started Casey Levere, and then I was like, if Casey's doing this, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And we came out to California to visit, because Shay and Colette had moved back, and we were talking to Lisa, and I told her that I wanted to start a channel, and the next day, she called us in and was like, we want to start this mom's channel.
Aww.
And which is the mom's view. Aww. Welcome. Great. And she said, and then we'll start your channel as well, and we'll just do it all at once, and it's going to be magical, and it is magical. Aww. So I was really lucky to start at the same time as the Mom's View because, it gave me that push. That was 3 years ago in June, in July.
Wow.
July.
Oh my gosh, it's gone that fast so far.
3 years.
What it's come to.
Where's that original video? Can we?
I know.
Yeah,
can
we
get that?
should post
You
it
know
on
what? I
Thursday.
wish I had it. I did. It was like a white flip camera with pink on it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I can't find it. I think I threw it away, and I'm so bummed.
You could post that for your hashtag Throwback Thursday.
Oh my gosh,
first video.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I watch it and I'm just like, what? Because I'm like, and then you just get the conditioner, and you put it through your ends, which I actually have recreated that video of
nice.
like for real.
Okay. Okay. That'd
On
be
how
fun
to
see
properly
that.
wash your hair. But I remember Shay just laughing. He was like, this is good. And I was like, no, it's not. He was like, you said the link is in the comment, in the link below or whatever. Or,
That's funny.
Gotta start somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
So, I mean, thanks to Shay and Colette.
Oh, yeah.
We're all living the dream.
I remember we'd always be like, they'd have the cameras out and you and I would like go in the other room like, what are they doing now with the camera?
I know. When I told everyone I was going to start making YouTube videos and move out here, they were like, you are? Like, are you sure? I just don't see you doing stuff like that. That's what everyone said. I don't see you doing
That's why YouTube's
videos.
so great. It's like a place for anybody. And you're so talented with like crafts and stuff. I am the worst crafter and hair doer.
I'm so glad you didn't listen to them.
Well, I mean, I'm just really quiet, but I wanted to do it so bad, and I like teaching people. Like, I don't feel like I could do comedy.
Right.
I don't have that personality, but I've always loved teaching people.
Guys, with Halloween around the corner, I just wanted to show you some quick and easy, inexpensive Halloween treats to make with the kids. if your kids have Halloween parties or they want fun treats to take to school for Halloween, these are a really good idea.
And I like the things you do because it's like, okay, I could probably maybe come close to doing that.
Good,
It's not like
that's
something
what I
that's
want.
like, oh, can't do.
Here, paint this painting.
It's Mona Lisa. I just whipped it up.
No, I'm like, here, paint
And
the
I made
canvas.
this paint out of my garden.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, exactly.
Muddled together some rows. And yeah, here it is.
Make that.
Carly, what about you? What's your
Oh,
story?
man. I just remember the first, just, you know, obviously Shay is my brother, and I remember thinking, I want to find something that I can do with Cooper, because this time I had just gone through my divorce, and I wasn't receiving any help financially, and I was like, I'm stuck, like, he wasn't in the picture at all, so I had Cooper. I didn't have any money to pay for daycare or to even, like, really start a job. I feel like it takes money sometimes to start a job, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like at a loss, and Shay's like, well, do YouTube, you know, you can stay home and give parenting advice and do tips and style. And I originally wanted to do something with like decorating houses, which I don't have like a degree, and I just liked it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want to just do that because I'm a Gemini and I like to do lots of things.
Totally.
I'm like, I'm very sassy, so maybe we should call it something like sassy. And so my first channel name that I ever started was called CarlieStylez.
I think I know this.
I've told this story before, but a lot of people in the comments are like, this looks like it says Carlie's ass.
Yes.
So I was like, good, I'll be the first porn channel on YouTube. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I never even thought about it. So I took it down, and some of the comments like bothered me, and I was like, I'm not ready for that. I just wasn't in like an emotional, secure place in my life, you know, going through a divorce and just not really knowing what I wanted to do. And so I stopped for a while, and then talking to Shay and Katilette again, I was like, you know, I really should do something because I like teaching people too, and I was a cheer coach. I'm like, maybe I could do like cheer stuff or fitness. And then the Mom Zoo came about, and Lisa called me, and it's so funny. The night before, I remember just like being on my knees, like praying, like, Heavenly Father, please help me like find something that can change my life. I really need something right now. I don't have anything else. Like, I just need something. And literally the next day, Lisa called and was like, we're gonna start the Mom Zoo. Okay, you guys ready to work out today?
Yes.
Who wants cheerleader legs?
I
Okay, so let's break out into this. Hey, you guys, so we're gonna have fun today. I don't want this workout video to feel too serious, and I don't want it to feel like something you can't do. And yeah, it's just changed everything.
Had you guys met Lisa before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa was one of the co-founders of Maker.
Yeah.
And her and Danny and Ben and Cassim had been out here in LA and had Shay come out to shoot a video for, I think it was for Lisa's channel, and it was going to be their first brand deal.
Mm-hmm.
And
cool.
so they had Shay come out to do it as well, and that's how kind of the idea of Maker started.
Nice.
And then Lisa had come to our house and said, you know, we don't really have, they don't really have a lot of moms content on YouTube. And she was kind of telling us about the things that they wanted to start out with, like the content they wanted to start with at Maker, and just kind of left that to the side, just threw that out there. And we started talking, like, what if we started something? And it was actually Shay's, I mean, he helped come up with the Mom Zoo.
Yeah.
And it was like, that would be amazing. You know, one of those other things like, what if we could do it?
Yeah.
And
Remember when we flew in and then we went with Lisa to like Beverly Hills in this big like exec office and these like glass doors, and for me that was like a big like deal.
We're just like
I'm from
buildings.
Pocatello. This building's really big.
Feel for anybody too.
And you go in this conference room and they're like all these like, yes, I own Google. Like, you know, they're very, and Lisa's like, yeah, just talk to them, tell them what you want to do. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Them, right there. And then we had to like pitch the idea, and no pressure. Let's pitch the idea and see if we can get the money to do it.
Remember, we had to like talk about our channels that we hadn't started yet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna.
My channel's Carlie's ass.
and-
I show my ass every day for 30 days.
Oh gosh.
but it worked.
Yeah,
We did
we
good.
did it.
Yay! I mean, it's still such a new thing. YouTube is.
Totally new.
Well, it's always changing too. So even when like it is new and then we catch up, like something else has changed. And I think that's what's like the best part of it. It's because I feel like if you're constant, then you're not growing, you know, and nothing's improving. And so the fact that it's constantly changing, we can be changing with it. Because I still don't know what I do on my channel. Like the things I want to do don't get that great of views, but I like really want to do them. So I'm like,
I also feel like when they don't do well at the beginning, if you stick with it, sometimes they do. Because there have been things that I'm like, I know that this isn't doing great, but I really love it.
Yeah.
And then eventually people want to see it when they start seeing it over and over again.
because that's that
Get the
balance
right
of
audience.
being a YouTuber. You want to not be a sellout. You want to do things you're passionate about, but you also, if you're doing it for a job, it is a job. You have to make money. And so people are like, well, don't be worried about the views, but it's like, that's what pays the power bill, run this computer. So there has to be like that balance of being passionate and creative, but also being able to perform and to deliver, to hit those things. So it's like a never-ending job, I feel like, but it's also a never-ending blessing.
Totally.
When did you start, Shahrzad?
Well, so I was doing makeup professionally for, I graduated from UCLA and then had a couple months of like, what do I do with my life? You know, it was like 2005, I had no money, and I didn't want to move back to Cupertino where I grew up. I was like, I want to stay in LA, and you know, just odd jobs trying to pay the bills and things like that. And then I started doing makeup because I was really into it. I never thought about it as like a career, something that you could make money at. Yeah, I just never let my mind even go there. Cause
So wait, what did you graduate in?
sociology. You don't go to UCLA to become a makeup artist.
I
Yeah,
was about to say, wow.
yeah, I know. It was like, it just didn't make sense at all. And sociology is such a, sociology is such a broad major that you can really do anything with it, you know? And I didn't know what I wanted to do. So makeup was part of my life. It was so fun for a few years. It's how I met Michael. I did a lot of really cool jobs, worked with all these great people. And then I had always, like, once I started being a makeup artist, I was like, okay, well, the top of the makeup industry is working with celebrities, obviously, you know? And then I remember I worked with some and I was like, oh, hate this. Nope, nope. These people are so mean and they're not nice to me. And, you know, I just started to see that that was not the direction I wanted my life to go in. I didn't want to be, you know, I didn't want to work with celebrities and you know, kind of, I felt like I was just going to be their little minion, just like, you know, doing, making them look good and then being behind the camera. And I felt like I was just like, you know, my energy was just like bursting and I was being forced behind and I was like, but I want to be in front. And, you know, and then I started hearing about YouTube and I watched a lot of Candy Johnson, of course. She was one of the first people. And I was like, she's freaking awesome and she's fun. And I was like, okay, I want to do this. And I had no idea how to edit. This was like in August 2011 and I had kind of dabbled with blogging then, and I was just like, okay, I'm going to launch a blog, I'm going to launch a YouTube channel, I'm just going to put myself out there, I'm just going to see what happens. And explaining this to people like family and friends that have no concept of the industry, and I didn't even have any idea what would happen, you know?
Right.
And they're just like, huh? Yeah, like what? Yeah. What did you do? So, and you know, it's like, so you want to be a writer, but about lipstick, or like what exactly? And I'm just like, I don't really know, but just trust me on this.
Just go with it.
And I, you know, had no clue how to edit. And I think my first few videos, I'm just talking really, really fast because I didn't want to make them long, and I was like, and I don't know how to edit, so I've just got to do this. And I think one's like making like a Weight Watchers friendly cocktail because I was doing Weight Watchers when I started it, and it was just there, just threw it up there and saw what happened. Watermelon basil margaritas. What is that, you ask? It's watermelon, basil, and tequila. If you're on Weight Watchers, it's only 4 points for a drink. And I made these a couple days ago at a few different dinner parties, and they were a huge hit, so I decided I'd share my recipe with you. It's interesting that we get a lot of crap sometimes for doing brand deals. When I started, I remember the first time somebody offered to pay me for a YouTube video, and to me it was the greatest thing that had ever happened.
Right. It still is.
Yeah, it still is, yeah. And then I remember this light bulb went off and I was like, oh my God, brands will pay if I like, you know, do something cool with them. And then I was on a mission and I started pitching myself to brands, and I was like a pitching machine, and I went to every cool brand I could think of, you know, Burke Williams and this travel company, and I was like, let me make some videos for you guys. And I had this whole pitch and, you know, spreadsheets and things like that, and I got some brand deals because they were genuinely people that I wanted to work with, and that's what helped really like kind of launch my YouTube and blogging career. And it's been so much fun. I mean, I've never worked this hard at anything in my life. I feel like, and I know you guys can relate, we're always kind of on because social media is such a big part of what we do, and growing the numbers and the channel and everything, but it has been the most rewarding thing, and I can't imagine doing anything else, and just the people that I've met, and obviously hosting the Moms Do and all the other fun things we get to do. It's just like so much fun. And now getting to work with like my little baby boy, I mean, like, it's a
is
pretty
fantastic.
awesome
Right.
situation. So I love it. I mean, I cannot imagine. So I thank you guys too, because it's because of you guys that I get to do what I love, and to me that's so cool. Truly, I really do. Thanks, thanks, Shay, Katilette.
I can't wait to go back and watch everyone's
First video.
videos.
I know. I
man.
think somebody just commented like, "Was this your first video?" It probably was.
When
It
I
was
go
really
back and
bad.
watch my first videos, I'm like, oh shoot.
My very first one, I'm pregnant and I'm dancing to Beyonce's Single
Oh,
Ladies.
I need to see that one.
That's
Bring it.
classic.
It's still to this day my highest viewed video. It has like over 100,000
really?
views.
Awesome.
Yes. People are like, "You're gonna kill your baby." I was like, I'm just
imagine
winding
that.
my hips. Right. He's fine, everyone.
Yeah. So what do you guys see your channels doing in the future? Or what do you want your channel to turn into?
Well, I am hoping to learn how to edit. I don't know how to edit. So
Yes.
that is my goal for my channel, because I want to do kind of like a vlog style. Well, I mean, that's what vlogging is, but I want to like sit down and like show pictures and talk about kind of our lives, because Casey shows it in the daily vlogs, but I never get like my side of what's really happened. He shows like the funny side and the
like
fun
that.
side, and I want to be like, and this is what happened. This is the neat side of everything. And it's
Serious
special,
side.
and it's so cute. And you know, I want to show that side, and maybe do that on the weekends, and then
Yeah.
continue with my crafts and hair, because I love doing that.
Yeah, you have to keep
So
that up.
yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Angel, bust out the goal sheet. What you got? What's coming up in 2014?
Hell, I don't know what's coming up tomorrow, much less what's the future.
Well, we're gonna do something together.
Yes. That has been my goal this year, is just collaborating my tail off. Like anybody, I'll collaborate with you. Just letting you know that right now. And just taking these ideas that are in my brain and not second guessing them. Like I just found out that there was a song that I wanted to do that I could have done.
Right.
I'm like, why didn't I do it when it was hot? So I'm trying to stop doing that. So it'll still be probably just a big gumbo of randomness, because that is Angel's life. But just growing my channel. Y'all know my channel is still a little infant, and I feel like it could be bigger than what it is. So
Totally.
yeah, but just collaborate.
And your videos are getting better and better every single time.
Thank you.
Like your editing skills on the video we did together.
Yes, I was
so
showing off. I was
good.
like, I'm going to make Shaytards proud. I'm going to fly in a font.
Damn, Angel, like you schooled me on that one.
I mean, my Mac is old as dirt. Like it is the grandfather of Mac. So one thing I will be doing this summer is buying a new Mac so that I can, because I do know how to edit. It just takes time and it just is frustrating. So as soon as I get a newer Mac that makes it a little bit easier and faster, quality will go up. I'll be using my lights now. Ooh, the newest ones, my hauls that I just finished taping, my Salvation Army haul, because we're all falling on a budget.
Yeah.
My skin looks amazing because I'm using lights and not like matches. That's what I felt like I was doing before. Light matches.
Oh my
Like,
God,
that's the
I
only
know.
light I have.
Getting in front of the only window. It's
I
like,
know, right? And you've got only like a certain amount of time to film before the sun goes down. God forbid a cloud rolls by and you're like, oh!
Right, lighting just changes altogether.
and who knows what the background looks like? You don't care. You just got the light.
Yes,
Let's get this.
That's
Let's get
how
this
mine
shot.
are. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, just bringing up the quality, collaborations, and getting my subscribers up, and then no telling what the next goal will be after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. Sounds good. Colette, what about you guys?
I agree with Angel. I think that I would really just like to branch out and do some of the things that I'd always wanted to do, like continue with comedy and music, and really.
Oh, you're pole dancing. You could finally do that.
Yes, I really want
I
to do
don't
that.
know about that side of Colette.
That's
no wonder she has
collaboration
so
we're
many
doing.
kids.
Well. No, I would really like to get my kids involved a little bit more too with my channel. I mean, I know you see them on the Shaytards, but have you seen my girls sing with me or
my
you
goodness,
know,
yes, please.
stuff like that? I have a lot of things that float around in my brain, and my goal is to make those things come to life.
Nice.
Put them on the
So
camera.
we'll see what
Sounds
happens.
real good.
I could see you guys like dressed up in princess outfits, like singing the princess songs or something. Oh shoot, maybe we should.
There's a
put that up.
thought.
That would
An
be
idea.
so cute.
You do put my name on it.
Carly.
I want
What
to start
about
doing
you?
more fitness stuff, like
Yeah.
boot camp style. I want to do like meetups though with viewers, and then talk to them about their personal like weight loss goals, what have been their struggles, what they want to focus on, and just doing like a video of just like working out together, and then just kind of up my fitness game. Just because I feel like I hold back a little bit because there's so many opinions on fitness.
Ugh.
And it's so annoying, and it's
So many
hard because
haters.
it's like if you don't look a certain way, which I feel like I'm confident with my body, but in the fitness industry, there's like that line, and I don't want to cross it. I don't want to look like
Very
fitness
model.
models, and I don't want to be like. Obviously, I want to be in shape, but it's intimidating because I want it to be real and very. It can apply for anybody, man, woman, grandma, grandpa, like, and just feel like, oh, that's a good workout, a genuinely good workout.
Right.
But it's hard to get into gyms and to get the rights to film and then to not get
Yeah.
people on cameras. And so I'm trying to figure out a way of writing a system and a program where you can get a really good workout from anywhere with like a couple pieces of equipment, and then also incorporating the gym, and then also teaching like every step of fitness, like Zumba class, step class, hip hop, so that people can learn and see them from YouTube. And then if they want to go out and try them, they're like, oh, I've already seen that. I know what it's about. I don't have to be intimidated.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the number one factor. Like right now, my mom, I'm trying to get her now that like Logan's out of the house and it's just her and my dad. I feel like it's your time, Mom. You know, as our moms and dads get older, it's like it's your time to go back to you and to like focus on you. And I'm like, well, come to the gym. There's this room that's dedicated just for women. You know, then we have all the equipment, and you know, I can teach you a couple things. And I just remember the first day she texted me, "Is like, will you come out here and get me?" Like she was too embarrassed to come from the parking lot to the door, and then intimidated to come in after that.
No,
and I
that's so
want
hard.
people to
I think
realize
there's a lot of people like that.
there's so
gonna say
many,
there's
and
tons of
I'm
people
so
like that.
sick of people feeling like you have to look a certain way to be in a gym. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, and not even to be healthy, like physically, but mentally. You know,
Yeah.
you need to mentally be like, I just want to take care of my heart.
Right.
You know,
Right,
and
right,
so I think I want to incorporate more fitness stuff into my channel, and I think people might be intimidated by that. Like I'm this Nazi person that all I do is work out, but you guys see me, I can eat like business.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Post-pregnancy.
I was gonna,
workout.
Post pregnancy.
See, but I want it to be like a workout, like I could lead us all, and we're all at different levels, but we could each walk away feeling like, I just feel better about my life, and I just want people to feel better about themselves, and I think that I could teach them to do that.
I think so too.
Working out.
By working out.
And maybe froyo after.
Sounds
good to me.
Good right now.
So what about you? What's the
Yeah,
future
girl.
for Shazam?
I gotta get on a plane soon. I'm itching. This is the longest I've gone without
Right.
hopping on a plane. Yeah, I gotta take that baby on his world tour. I wanna, we did a lot of traveling the first 2 years, and we documented a lot of it, which was so much fun. And I want to keep doing that, and I want to get back to like a few more makeup tutorials. Of course, they'll be a little bit different. They'll probably all be like 5-minute tutorials when you're in a hurry and there's a baby screaming. That'll be like the core of what my beauty tutorials will be now. And I also want to start documenting my weight loss journey too, because
People love that.
yeah,
Do it.
I love weight loss journeys myself. So, and I like to see them, and I've always been a fan of Weight Watchers, so that's kind of my go-to, and because it's
Simpson, have you seen her recent picture? She's
Jessica
lost like
Simpson?
70 pounds. I love her. I just
can
love
I
her.
be the internet version of her, please? Can you push her to the side?
Yeah.
So maybe throw in some recipes. People have been asking for vlogs and stuff with like Michael and I and the baby. I'm just not naturally like a
Whatever
good
you're-
vlogger. I don't think.
You are.
I think
I just never think to like take the camera when we're going and doing
I get
something.
what you're saying.
I think it's something you kind of got to get over, maybe. And then so I think I'd like to incorporate more like family vloggy type stuff.
you guys are hilarious.
Thank
you.
you.
You
guys
do
are
fun
cute.
things.
We
I
do
think
a lot of fun things.
Yeah, y'all do actually do
Yeah.
interesting things. That's the reason why I don't
just like
want to
with
do it.
anything else, just practice. Take it with you and just turn it
I
on.
know. It's funny. I brought the camera with us a couple times because I was like, okay, well, this is the first time we're taking our baby out, and we went out on Mother's Day to go get sushi, obviously, and obviously, and I was like, I should vlog right now, but I was like, I feel weird. I don't know, and I'm not like a shy person, obviously, at all. But I think I'd like to get over that and start incorporating some, maybe twice a month or something. And I feel like it's fun to have Michael.
Yeah.
And actually, Michael's been coming up with some good ideas. Like, babe, why don't you vlog me like trying on the baby Bjorn? And he doesn't talk like that. I don't know.
I was like, wow, what happened?
Yeah, he doesn't sound like that at all. But I was like, that's a good idea. So he's kind of spitting out some ideas. So I think even though he's like a little bit more mellow than I am, I think he secretly enjoys being on camera.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to see that. You should definitely do it.
Yeah. Thank you. But it's like, like everybody, it's a hodgepodge of, just kind of what I'm into. And it's evolved so much as I change and go through things. I'm just like, well, I hope people stick around for this new thing that I'm doing, So.
And they will, though.
Yeah.
They really
Will
will.
you guys stick around?
I think that's the beauty of it.
But that is totally the beauty of it.
They fall in love with you. Most of my subscribers, I am certain, are not black. And I'm okay with that. I love everyone. But I was like, I asked them, I was like, is it okay if I start doing some hair stuff?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm almost certain most of you all do not have hair like me, but I really want to talk about the stuff that I do with my hair because I get asked questions outside of the world of YouTube about it.
Right.
And they were like, yes, we will rock with you. We will find out.
They just want to watch you.
Yeah.
Which is sweet. I'm like, oh, God,
And they just want to know what you do.
Yeah.
So they'll follow you.
Right.
They'll take
It's
it.
amazing when you don't think something's gonna do good, but you're like, I gotta get a video up. Maybe this is just me speaking, and I put it up not knowing, and then it like ends up doing like the best. Instead of a video I've like produced and put a lot of hours into it.
Totally.
I'm like, the heck?
Yeah. So I know you guys are, by the time this is out, you will have been moved
back.
onto your new chapter.
Yeah, they're back in Idaho. I moved to Idaho.
Yeah.
So trying that for the first time. And I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
This is gonna be the first time since us Butler kids. Casey was like what, sophomore in high school?
He was a senior.
Senior, that we will all be like living together
In the
again
same
in the
city.
same like hood.
That's
of
going to be so
the
fun.
hood of Idaho.
When we were first,
the
when
same
we first
hood.
got married, we thought about moving to Idaho, and then we drove around, and I was like, I can't live here. And so now we're going back, and I'm like, I'm gonna live here. Is it gonna be okay? But I think it is.
Well,
Yeah.
we have Walmart. You'll be fine.
Plus, it's different because
That's all you need in life. What are you
well,
talking
that's
about?
more than what the little town that I grew up in. The town that I grew up in had Alco and 2 stoplights. So it's just tiny. So,
Can you imagine just our vlogs? Like, there's just gonna be cameras everywhere all the time.
all the time. Gotta be
You
on.
guys will feel like
That'd
you're
be
just a
awesome.
part of it. Come to Idaho.
I would, honestly, I would love to go to Idaho.
Yeah.
I mean, just the pictures you post of you hiking, I'm like, that looks like,
It's
my
literally
kind
It's
of
so
my
beautiful.
backyard, like 5 minutes, and
Yeah.
it's right there. That's
Wow.
a great thing.
And the lakes and this, that looks
Shh, don't let the
awesome.
secret out. We don't want people to move there.
I mean,
It's our
it looks
sanctuary.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exciting. And it's also sad because I feel like it's like the end of this great journey that we've gone on. I never thought in a million years that I would live in California.
Yeah.
Never ever. I thought I would just stay doing the same thing forever. So it's a little bittersweet to move. But
I know, I'm so sad, but I feel like, I mean, you guys will still be coming out.
right, we'll be
regularly.
out here doing the moms.
It's the end of a chapter, the beginning of another great,
I hate
wonderful
how much
journey.
like we were afraid from the first time it started till then like the transition to like the live show. We were scared, and now I look back and I'm like, it's only gonna get better. There's only like it's just gonna keep growing and growing. This is all the light coming.
And
in.
don't worry, like we're planning on traveling a lot, and the Moms Fee will not
yes,
be
we'll
without
still
us.
be here.
We'll be here.
That's not it. Okay.
Angel and I.
No
I
way.
was
Back and
like,
forth. Hey girl, how would you?
They just don't want to admit it. They're moving to Idaho too. So
One day we'll get everyone in Idaho.
Do they have any Persians up in Idaho?
they will.
Need some Persians
well,
in
believe you
Idaho.
me, we'll probably stand out a lot in our.
You think so? They'll be like, sure, what?
Yeah, right. People I tell them.
That.
Oh, the what?
Yeah.
Like the first time that I met you, and I was like, "How do you say your name? What did I call you all the time?"
Charizard.
Charizard.
So many people comment, and there's only one R, and it's at the beginning.
I'm glad you had a
Charizard.
nickname because I did not want to say your name wrong. I was like, what's her name?
I put your name in my phone, Sharzad, aka Sharzy.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm gonna learn this eventually.
Yeah. It's a tricky one. I give people options. Sharzy, Sharzalicious, Shartastic,
Yes.
Sharznator.
And then we got it down.
But I was saying we have to do a Mom's View Idaho special.
Right? Let's do it, Angel.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's
That'd
gotta
be
happen.
Can we
so
go
fun.
fishing?
I would love
I'll
to.
go
I've never
fishing.
been.
My mother
so
used to take
fun.
me fishing all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a
never
country
been.
girl at heart.
Couple
ready to-
moms
I'm ready
throwing
to
the
do it.
lines in. Be a good episode.
It'll be fun.
One time my dad ran into like a body of water and caught a fish with his
Wow.
hand. And
What?
that was
Is he a bear? Who does that?
quite bear-like. Yeah, he's
I've been
very
fishing a
tall.
lot, and I've never seen that happen.
Wow.
Just picture like a tall Persian man running and catching
That's
a fish.
crazy.
That's amazing.
That's the
I've
only
never
fishing
seen anyone
experience.
do that.
I know, that's
Only
what I
on,
said.
like,
I've been
National Geographic.
fishing a lot and I've never seen that
And
happen.
it's usually a bear. It's not a person. I'm amazed at him.
Yeah, that's
You belong in
Invite
Idaho.
your dad, okay?
Yeah, you love it. Anyway, that's all for our show. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back again very soon, and you can always keep the convo going by using the hashtag TMB Talk. Thank you guys. That was so much fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of people at VidCon.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot that was our topic. Yeah, VidCon.
Give
Let us know
us
if we're
a hug, say
going.
hi.
Yeah.
Fun.
All right. We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.